For this stretch, there's a few things to do. First, you're gonna put your hand on your chin, the opposite hand on the back of your head. Now you're gonna create a forced chin tuck. This is a passive chin tuck. I'm bringing my hands in kind of like this. So I'm doing a chin tuck. I'm now side bending, bringing this ear towards my shoulder, side bending, and then now I'm gonna rotate. This is the last piece. When you rotate, you're gonna bring your head up towards the ceiling. So I'm chin tucking, side bending, and then rotating here. What you're gonna do is make sure that you get a stretch in the back of this side. So I'll show you from the side what I mean by that, just so you can see the back of the head. You're gonna go from here, push back, here, push forward. In this position, side bending, and now rotating. You wanna avoid arching the neck. That's a huge common compensation with this. Keep the chin tuck. This is gonna avoid that arch of the neck. Chin tuck, side bend, and then rotate. And this is all I have here. And hold that position for as long as prescribed. For this upper trap stretch, there's a few things I want you to think about. First thing is keeping the shoulder blade down. I like to sit on my hand. You can hold on to a stable surface if you want, but make sure that this shoulder blade doesn't shrug up. Now this shoulder blade stabilized. What we're gonna do now is try to bring the opposite ear to the armpit. So we're gonna bring this head down, and the way that this ear is gonna come to the armpit is we're gonna think about side bending away, rotating up towards the ceiling, and then also maintaining a little bit of a chin tuck. That's actually a key piece. So make sure the chin stays in, you're looking up towards the ceiling, and you're bringing this ear down. So this is how you can maximize that upper trap stretch. Now, if this arm comes up, we lose the stretch completely. You wanna make sure to keep everything stable down here, and that's gonna help with stretching the two ends of the upper trap. So you're here, I'm rotating away, bringing this ear to the armpit. I'll show you from the side as well. So if I'm on the side, I'm bringing this hand down here, and then I'm bringing my neck away from me. The opposite ears come in here. You can see how all these tissues are being stretched, and that's elongating my upper trap region. For this levator scapulae stretch, there's a few things I want you to think about. First thing is keeping the shoulder blade down. I like to sit on that hand just to make sure there's no way the shoulder blade's coming up. If you want and you're standing, you can hold onto a stable surface to make sure this area doesn't raise. Now this is depressed. I'm sitting on my arm. This is not coming up. What I'm thinking about next is bringing my nose to the opposite armpit. So that's to my left armpit here. As I pull down into this position, I'm getting a stretch in the back of the neck. Couple things to make sure this nose comes to this armpit. You're gonna side bend away, bringing the head this way. You're gonna rotate towards the left side, and you're gonna do a little bit of a chin tuck too. So side bend away, rotate towards, and then you're doing a little chin tuck to make sure we get that maximal elongation here. What we're doing is stretching the tissue from both sides in this position. I'll show you from the side. So in this position, now you're looking from my right side, sitting on this hand. Goal is to stretch the right levator. So what I'm gonna do here is basically bring my head down towards my opposite armpit. Side bend away, rotate towards, and I'm doing a little bit of a chin tuck. I can use my hand as well. And if you wanna add some extra pressure, you can even use your hand, the opposite hand, to pull your head down into this position. That'll give some more passive stretch. But if you already feel a stretch just with this, you don't need to add that extra push.